everybody, it's George with LGW3 Orchids and Exotics, and just wanted to take advantage of filming on a beautiful spring day here. As you can see, I got the golf course there in the back. It's about 65 degrees and sunny, and really just couldn't ask for a better day. Figured I'd give a quick little tour also of the orchids, let everybody see those and see what's going on here. So I have this one here. This was courtesy of my buddy Chris Bevins. This is a Brassavola Little Stars, and he gave me this beautiful specimen just about a month ago, and it's doing fantastic. I mean, you can see all the new spikes coming up over here. There's a couple new ones here, and if you look closely, there's some other ones within the mix here. Awesome little orchid. I've heard it's very fragrant. Usually blooms sometime in the summertime. I guess maybe early summer. So can't wait to see that. Awesome. And let's see what else we have here. It's not an orchid, but I have this. It's called an angel wings cactus. I picked this up about a month ago, and already you can see all the new little growths here on it. Pretty cool looking cactus. Some interesting growths there. Doesn't hurt to the touch. It's very soft spines. Here's my desert rose. This is also another awesome plant. I got this late last year, and at the time it only had a couple leaves on it. They actually all fell off, but I was told, don't worry, springtime they'll grow new leaves, and sure enough, it's definitely starting to resprout, so can't wait to see what that does this year. Alright, let's take a look and see what else we have here. Over here I have this is an Epidendrum nocturnum, and as you can see, there's some new growth there. I wasn't sure how well this guy was going to grow. These seem to be a little tricky. They seem to like moisture, but not too much, and more or less they seem to like more of a humid environment. I had it in the terrarium for a while there, but it just didn't seem to do that well, so I actually took it out. Let's see. Here we go. I picked up this specimen. This is a delonte Alba. This is from Marlowe's Orchids. I picked this up about 2 months ago, and there was no spike visible. It was just, in the top there, and now it looks like she's getting ready to bloom there. I believe it's an all white flower, fairly long lasting. Not sure if it's fragrant, but waiting to see what that's going to do. Another one over here I have is the Rangas the Stew. This little guy here also has a spike, as you can see there. Not sure what color this is. Pretty cool looking orchid. Interesting texture on the leaves there, if you see. It's actually got like almost like an indented textured leaf there. It's kind of interesting. It looks almost like a phalaenopsis, but a lot more smaller. So, alright, what else we have here? A couple other new little specimens within the terrarium here. I picked this up. This is like a vining, I don't know if you can see there on the bottom, this guy here. It is a vining orchid. I believe it gets purplish flowers on it, and this is a Thrixspermum plexicale. I actually saw this at a show that I was at 2 weeks ago over in the Philadelphia area, and I've never seen anything like that before, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to give it a shot, see how I can get it to grow in my terrarium. Over here we also have a new specimen. This is a bulbophyllum, corbelli, I think it is. This is also terrarium loving. Try to keep it moist. It was pretty dehydrated when I got it, but I seem to be bringing it back, so I think it's enjoying the more humid conditions. Over here we just have a standard Nepenthes ventricosa. It's got one little picture on it right now. You can see this little guy here. Definitely seems to be loving the terrarium humidity in here. I got that probably about 2 weeks ago, just from one of the local Home Depots. Alright, and we'll take a walk into the bedroom, see if we can find anything else there. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. Not too much over here right now. A lot of new growths growing on everything. This is my Orchid centrodenia. This is the Costa Rican orchid. I'm actually surprised that the blooms lasted this long. Looks like they're kind of on their way out. Interesting little orchid. Loves to be in a humid environment, on the cooler side. As you can see here, it's got some little kikis also growing on it. Let's see, another little kiki there. Kind of hard to see. See if I can focus it there. So, yep, loves the humidity. Other than that, I have a red cyclamen. This guy just keeps blooming. I've heard that they do need a dormancy period, but it's still getting blooms on it, so I'm just going to keep watering it until it doesn't produce any more spikes, and then I'll let it rest for the winter, or over the late fall into winter. Over here is another African violet. These guys seem to be doing really well for me. I recently picked up these self-watering pots. I don't know if you could see in there. You can see the water in there. Just got a base here with some holes in it. Water sort of wicks up into the media here, and it allows it to keep it just right. Not too much water, not too little water, and these guys seem to be thriving in it. So no complaints. I dump a little water in there, and we're good to go. Other than that, just a lot of new growths. This is one of my other Cattleyas. As you can see, it's got a new spike over here. This guy just produced recently. Happy to see that. Kind of sticky to the touch there. This is a, let's see, Cattleya Patanera Chief Sweet Orange. So, yep, as you can guess, it's supposed to have nice bright orange flowers on it. So it's one of my best Cattleyas right now. I really love it. So waiting to see this guy bloom. A couple new root growths here on this Patanera Psycho Bride. You can see over here. You know, in the springtime here in New Jersey, we tend to get more humid conditions again. Humidity levels tend to creep back up. Probably in our lowest time in the winter, it gets down to about 30-35% humidity. We're now averaging, I would say, 40 would be minimum, but as you can see here, you know, 64%, maybe closer in the evening time. Of course, the temperatures are going up, more light. Everything is just loving it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, alright, if you have any comments, feedback, anything else you'd like to see, let me know. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Bye.